Welcome to the Goddess Rising Show, and I am your host, Laura Hosford. So great to be with you here today, and hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. And as we head into these holiday season here into December, I'm so excited about all the new changes that are coming our way and all the wonderful energies that are coming in. And we just have so much to celebrate, and I think we have so much to be grateful for. So thank you for coming and listening to my show. And if you like this show, I'd appreciate you liking and sharing it with others so that we can spread the love and send out the ripples throughout the world as we come together and rise together um, to in this beautiful time on the planet. So, so a little bit about me. I'm not sure if I shared this last time or not. This is actually our second episode, and I'm still getting used to this whole television iPod thing, to be quite honest with you. So I appreciate your patience and bearing with me. So my name is Laura Hosford, and I am the founder and the creator Leaders Academy. And Spirit pretty much placed that vision in my heart in January of 2015. So it's been coming up on 5 years now. It's hard to believe. And so it's a wonderful community where we are dedicated, we being a beautiful community of other souls, light workers, empaths, intuitives, or however you see yourself, coming together to form this community of light and love, and to live and express the unity principle of unity consciousness, and just recognizing that we are all coming from the same source, the one source, creator, God, universe, all that is, whatever your name is, and that all of us are connected to this beautiful source, and that we all are divine, and that we all have a beautiful soul, we have a beautiful energetic blueprint, and that we are coming together at this very special time to bring back the and celebrate the return of the divine feminine. And so the subject of the divine feminine is very near and dear to my heart, and so that's the reason for the title, Goddess Rising, and is a goddess rising myself. And part of the work that I do with the Light Leaders Academy is to help men and women to rediscover their own inner goddess, their own feminine energies and masculine energies, and to be able to bring these energies into a place of wholeness and balance so that you can live your life of your choosing. And I like to say, without apology. You came here to be a powerful co-creator and to bring in these new beautiful energies of bringing heaven to earth, and a new almost Garden of Eden. So pretty fantastic opportunity, and at this time to be alive on the planet. And so what I love about this month in December is that it's a great time for transformation. It's a great time to set aside some time for you during the busyness, but I know you can find some time, and just sit down with yourself and begin to really reflect in on your life over this past year in 2019. Perhaps just take an inventory of where you were in the beginning of the year and where you are now as we come into this last month of actually this decade. And what were some of the opportunities and the challenges that you were able to meet and able to transform? Maybe you were able to release some beliefs, some blocks, make some inner transformations there, some ways of being, some habits that you have worked very, very hard on to release so that you could open up into this new, fresh timeline that's coming toward us in January 2020 that's going to be quite phenomenal. So, with it on the heels here of the holiday season, The holiday season is wonderful because a lot of us are just so excited to be in celebration together and gratitude together for all the blessings that we have. Being able to get with friends, with family, with others, being able to give and receive love just automatically elevates us into that next level. It raises our spirits, right? It raises our energy frequency. Um, and if you're going on vacation, that's even better because then it's like, you feel very free and you feel like that everything is just falls away, so to speak, when you can leave it behind, your work or whatever, your day to day challenges, your day to day worries, so to speak. And, just let it all go, right? And I'm sure you've noticed this before. So, during this month, just take some time to, get with yourself. Maybe take walks in nature or spend time in meditation or contemplation or prayer, and just do some self reflection and just really look back and see how far you come. I think you're going to be really surprised at all the wonderful changes that you've made over this past year. And as we prepare to move into January 2020, we are really being prepared now to completely let go of anything else that is perhaps maybe holding us back in any area of your life. So this month is has a theme with it of evolve or repeat. And I heard this lately and it really resonated with me, and it really kind of cuts to the core, it cuts really deep of what is it in my life that I really don't want to repeat anymore, that I'm really just sick of, want to do away with it. I really am looking for a fresh new way, a fresh new beginning. And so this could be any place in your life. It could be perhaps your health, or perhaps it's a job or a career, or perhaps it's a relationship, or perhaps it's another challenging situation that you've been kind of struggling with, that you're ready to really just surrender and surrender it over to that higher self, that higher part of you, your own divine self, to perhaps just release the control of the situation in a sense, and invite in help from your divine team of light, invite in help from your angels, your archangels, from the ascended masters to come in, because they're around us all the time and they're here to help us. They're part of our team and they want to help us. And a lot of times we need their help because they can connect into these higher frequencies of vibration and consciousness. They're able to do that, and they're able to kind of bridge us into that expanded viewpoint, right? To be able to shift our perspective into the heart center and be able to help us to see things perhaps from the bigger picture perspective or viewpoint. So I'll just invite you to try that if that's not something that you have done before. Nothing to be afraid of or fearful of. It's very natural, actually. You can light a candle, you can put on some quiet music, you can just find a place where you feel very relaxed and warm, and just invite in your higher self, invite in your angelic team to come and surround you and to bring their presence to you, and they will. They're always there for us. So today there was a message that was coming in today that I wanted to share with you. Recently, I was on a pilgrimage to southern France back in September and October of this year, and I lead women's retreats to sacred places in the world. And for the last 2 years, we have been visiting the southern France. We've been out in the area around Limoux and Rennes-le-Château, which is down about an hour and a half, 2 hours below Toulouse, France. If you kind of know where that is, you can look that up on the map if you don't. So we were there on this beautiful tour to engage with the beautiful energies, the divine feminine, that happen to be very, very concentrated in this part of southern France. It has a rich history of people coming to France to just bathe in these beautiful Venus energies, actually. And the whole lay of the land and even some of the buildings, they actually recreate the entire replica of a woman's womb, of her entire feminine pelvic area, you will. And it's a very powerful area to get in touch with and be totally immersed in the divine feminine energies and actually rebirth you into rebirthing that and anchoring in again that divine feminine frequency. So while we were there, we were visiting several sacred sites. And so one of the first sites we went to on the very first day is a beautiful town in Limoux, France. And there in Limoux, France, we stopped at the Basilica Notre Dame there, which is one of the churches there in Limoux. And inside this beautiful church, which is very ancient, it goes back to really about the 1400s is when it was originally built. And inside this beautiful church, we have these different alcoves. And in one of the alcoves, stands a beautiful statue of Mother Mary holding Jesus, Yeshua. And above Mother Mary, you can see this beautiful, just beautiful dome of blue sky with golden stars. It's so celestial looking. And over in the corner, along with Mother Mary, is a small little statue about this big, not very big, of a Black Madonna. So this particular Black Madonna statue that they have there, the original statue was found a couple hundred years ago, and it was found by a farmer in the field out. He was out one day and he was plowing his field and he found this little statue and he took it home and he thought, oh, this will be good to have at home. Well, the next morning he got up and the statue was nowhere to be had. It was gone. It was missing. He was back out on the field the next day and again he saw the statue and he was like, okay, I'm going to take this home again. So he took it home again, and the next morning he got up and the statue was missing. So again, he went to the field, and there he found the statue of this small Black Madonna. So they decided that this Black Madonna had a deeper message for them, and that she wanted to have a church built around her, and that's what happened. And so they built this beautiful basilica, and under this basilica runs a beautiful spring, a deep, deep, deep springs of beautiful water. And that water is very sacred water. It's very blessed water. And you can go there now and you can actually not drink the water, but you can actually hold the water or, meditate with the water. And people have reported miracles there of really just blessing the water and using the water to bless themselves. And so, along with the Black Madonna, who is part of the goddess energies, the divine feminine energies, very powerful energies, they're also associated with Mary Magdalene and Mother Mary. And so in this beautiful space there in the church, Mother Mary actually, and the Black Madonna actually came in to visit with us, to give us their blessing, to share messages with us, and to bring us, some really deep healing in our hearts that we had really been searching for, looking for as part of our pilgrimage there in France. So it was really, really beautiful. So now I'd just like to share with you some of the messages that were coming through from Mother Mary as she was there communing with us. And so one of the messages that she had shared with us was that the time of our pain and suffering is over now. As we move into 2020, there will always be, the humanity, the human side there, but that the fruits of our labors are now. And that what she means by that is that all of these lifetimes that we have continued to evolve and evolve and evolve, that it is now time for us to take all of these lessons that we have learned and to glean the wisdom and to return to our true self. Our true self is our true spark of light. It's our true energetic divine blueprint. It's who we are. It's sound and light and vibration that really we're made of, right? And so she was sharing with us that even though there's still going to be chaos on the planet for a while, as we come out of the end of this age, right, this age of Pisces, and we move into the age of Aquarius, that there's going to be many, many blessings, new opportunities, and many, many miracles that will be coming our way. And so it is time now to rejoice and to kind of give ourselves a big pat on the back, a big hug, that really we have come all the way full circle in a sense, and that we are coming back to our light. We are coming back to this beautiful new golden age of living from our heart light, living from our true essence, and being able to be and make new choices as co-creators with the divine. And so, it's time to really to begin to enjoy life again. It's a time to really to stop living in fear and to begin to really focus on our own inner heart light again, to begin to really trust ourselves again, to have faith in ourselves again. And we step onto this new timeline of mastery. And so right now it's all about, during this month of December, of really coming into that heart space and really opening to receive the light of who you are. However, this takes some surrendering on our part. It does take some surrendering of releasing in any way that we want to try to control this, because in truth, we really can't control ascension. We can only make, the best choices for ourselves and our lives. And every day choose to embody more love. And it starts with really beginning to love ourselves more. And this is something that's going to be part of our coming into 2020, is really being able to really go much more deeply with that, and learning how to really care for ourselves, to nurture ourselves as these divine feminine energies come in. And we can begin to receive the love of the mother, to receive her back, and to allow her energies to bathe us and to enmesh us in these beautiful waves of unconditional pink love. And so just take a moment now to really feel, in your heart. Maybe bring your hand to your heart. You can close your eyes if you'd like, if that helps you to connect more deeply. And just open your crown chakra for a moment and just begin to receive this wave of beautiful pink unconditional love. And as that love comes in, Mother Mary comes in, just allow her to be there, to be around you, near you, and just open to receive messages directly from her that she may have for you. Because in truth, that's how close our ascended, sisters and brothers are. They're just, as Mother Mary shared with us that day while we were in this beautiful sanctuary in France, that she's only a whisper away. She's only a thought away. She's only a request away. And she wants to come in and she wants to be part of your life. She wants to support you. She wants to help you to reconnect with the truth of who you are again. And she wants you to know that there's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing to be in fear about. And that to just open to the light that you are, to open to being you, your authentic self, whatever that looks like, however you want to show up in the world without any judgment on yourself. And as you come back to that unique, beautiful expression that you are, then everything is going to open. All the doors are going to open. The windows of new light and opportunity are going to begin to flow in for you. And your whole world is going to change in the most magical, magical way that you haven't ever experienced before in thousands of years. Um, and so really it was such a beautiful message of, it's time to lean in now. It's time to lean into your own heart space of love, of unconditional love for yourself, and just to let everything else melt away, let everything else fall away, because there's no really need now to go into analyzing anything or trying to figure anything out anymore, because we're really not moving from our ego mind anymore. We really now, you've crossed the bridge, and you've crossed the bridge into this new fifth dimensional world that's here now, rising up more and more. And next year, we're going to be able to see more of that new earth, more of that fifth dimensional earth, coming into this earth timeline. And so, yeah, that's where we need to keep our focus on ourselves, and to not even spend any time or energy on all of that chaos that will be going on around us, because you can literally just be in that beautiful pillar of light that you are. Expanding pillar of light that you are, and loving that pillar of light that you are, that flows through your own beautiful essence, the more that you're going to be able to be steady, to be calm, to be stable, to be, in harmony, in peace, despite the chaos. And that's one of the greatest, if not the greatest gift that you can give yourself. And so that way you will not be caught up in all the discordant energies, the negative energies that are constantly trying to distract us and pull us off course, right? So I will invite you then to join with me. If you would like some support, if you would like some guidance, then you are very, very welcome to come and check out the Light Leaders Academy community. And you can find that on my website at laurahosfer.com. And we have several ways that we support our members and guide them. And so if you want to check that out, please do so. It would be great to have you in our community. And so now I'd just like to leave you with this beautiful message from Mother Mary today, and that this beautiful wave of pink love that's flowing in and through you now, and to just allow that love to continue to expand into every cell and every space of your body. Allow it to just move in and through you, and that it can be that simple and that powerful. And the only thing that ever makes it complicated is our mind. But as you come back to your own beautiful heart space, you begin to connect into your heart space and begin to invite in Mother Mary into your heart space, then she will be there to guide your way each and every moment of the day. Whenever you need her, she is there. Is a beautiful guiding light for all of us. So thank you all so much for being with me today, and I hope that you enjoyed this message. And I would welcome your comments, your questions. You can please leave those on the Facebook post. That would be wonderful. And I would look forward to seeing you then again this time next week. Okay, sending you lots of love and blessings, everyone. Namaste. All right, bye-bye for now.